So this next one we refer to, call it turning the corner footwork. So basically what I do is I step off the line. So I'm going to use this technique we were doing earlier, but as I do that, I shift off the line, and then I'm going to turn my foot back in. So I go 45-90. If you look, you're using footwork that we already did put together, right? So I shift off the line, I step, and then I step back in. So I'm using this movement, the toeing out. I'm using the shifting off the line. I'm using the close the gap, the step and slide, but all one fluid action. So when you do this, think of it as one movement and not two. I don't want to go, took way too long, where all I needed to do was this. See what I mean? So if I shift off the line, now I'm behind you. Okay. And of course that can do different things with that foot. But I want to be able to move and then move back in. So it's kind of like I'm going over there and all of a sudden, oh hey, I turn. So we say turning the corner. Okay? So like this is a corner, I'm just going to go around it. Okay? So let's try that once or twice and then we'll go back and do the whole thing. So 1, 2, now just shift in. So 45, turn your foot, step in. So watch out, when I put my foot down, it launches me forward. So I'm using pressure. Every time I step, I'm using that reaction force to continue moving. Okay. We go, Dan Smith used to talk about quit stomping about. Because everybody's like, right? Because when you start stomping, in a sense, you're tight, you're stiff, you negated or you wasted the bounce, the reaction force. Understand what I mean? It doesn't matter if I'm doing kumite. I use the to enter. Okay? That same pressure against the earth, bounce and go. Don't waste it. Don't. Okay, now I got to start over, right? Because you didn't utilize or harness that bounce, that reaction force. So this really requires that feeling of, okay? If you start doing this, you will move a lot faster. Okay? I mean, all the footwork. Trust me. So, all right, let's put it all together.